Hello and welcome back everyone to the Dreamfall of Longest Journey.
Yes.
I'm Guy.
Make it. Did it break?
No. It sounded like that. And you are?
I'm girl.
And we're playing some games.
A
and
woman.
drinking
Women.
Irish.
I'm a woman.
We're drinking an Irish.
Yes. My yeah.
Not a solid Irish, but a liquid Irish.
Yeah. Wish it was a solid Irish though.
What?
Just kidding.
Hmm.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, very nice taste.
We have to travel light, and we have to stay packed, just in case.
Just in case everything goes to hell.
We are April. Pretty cool.
Could you take the sword?
If there's one thing we have enough of, it's weaponry. What we need more of is food, warm clothes, and medicine.
Okay.
Medicine.
We have a cape. Oh, it's open.
It's not a ponytail, it's a cape.
It's a cape.
Look at the cape go.
Flash. Ah,
She doesn't run that fast though.
really slow. Oh,
Should you tell her?
Really?
You think we shouldn't tell her?
yeah.
So,
Bedroom?
child, did you find that person you were
Bedroom?
looking for last evening?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, no, No.
No.
What's the matter?
lying.
You seem distracted.
I'm okay, Benrimi.
All right.
Oh, it was
Well, the day is
perfect
getting
for
on.
my
If there's
taste,
anything
this
you
Irish.
need, come see
Yes.
me.
Very good.
Actually, Benrimi, there is
It was
something.
good.
I'm confused.
About what, child?
Excuse me?
I'm not sure
You
what
are
to do,
excused.
and I would appreciate your advice.
I see. Well, child, I'll do the best I can, though I'm no wise woman.
Is that
What's
pants or is it just
I think
Kinda
something's
looks like
going
it.
on, something potentially bad. Something
Elves?
involving the balance between the twin
Maybe.
worlds.
tiny elf?
Ah, does this have anything to do with that nice young woman from Stark? Zoe, was it?
It may. It does, but I can't tell you all the details. I don't even understand what's going on. I'm just worried that I might be involved somehow.
I see, and you would prefer not to be involved.
I've done my share for the balance, and I have more pressing concerns. People depend on me.
Yes, they do, but that is no excuse.
I'm not looking for excuses. I'm looking for answers. I need to know what I'm supposed to do this
I
time.
need
Such answers
you
aren't always
to
easy
love
to come
me.
by, April. Often we have to rely on faith alone to carry us through. Still,
You have
I
to-
understand that you want something more
No, it's
concrete
just a
than that, April.
glitchy, not a glitchy.
Very well.
You can see the
Here's
fire
my
thing.
advice.
Yeah.
It's not pants.
You must speak with the guardian of the balance.
Why would you?
I thought the same thing, but
Eh.
it's impossible. I can't shift anymore, and even if I could,
She
the
can't.
Guardian's realm is closed to me.
Maybe so, and maybe not. There is someone out there who might be able to help you.
Who?
An old friend of yours. The White of the Drake kin. The White Dragon.
Oh,
Oh.
You're right. If anyone can help me contact the Guardian, it's her. But I don't know where she is. She vanished just after she was born.
oh yeah, the white dragon.
You are April Ryan.
She was reborn.
I'm certain that someone in this city can help
Somehow.
you locate her. Have faith in yourself and in the balance.
I had faith once,
So
Benoni.
we are running off the
Look where it
dragons
got
now,
me.
again.
What's left of the person I used to be?
I still see the same girl who walked through that door a decade past.
I'm not her anymore. I don't even remember what she was like. Now I'm just...
Well, I'll be damned.
Oh!
April Bloody Ryan.
Is it?
I
Yes.
can't believe it.
Who? Brian?
West Ham.
Brian Westhouse?
The very same.
Doesn't look as
God damn,
drunk though.
I can't believe it's you. How the hell are you?
Survived.
Open. Could just be open with
I'm
him.
doing okay. How are you? You're looking pretty good for someone I thought was dead.
Well, likewise. I mean, I knew you survived the Tyrant invasion and the events that followed, but then nothing.
I've been traveling. You?
The same. I've been back to Mercuria a few times, but I've never stayed long. Well, I reckon the invasion got me thinking about how much I hadn't seen and experienced. Besides, my head was stuck in the bottle, so time was ripe for a change of pace.
Until you start
And
with the bath
change of
bomb.
pace I got. I've been to the four corners of the world. Quite literally.
So what are you doing at the Journeyman?
Just revisiting old haunts. And hoping to score a cup of Ben Rime's mulled wine, of course. How about yourself?
Same thing. I'm in the city for only a few days.
Well, even more fortuitous that we bumped into each other then.
Help? Yeah, he just
We
does.
need help.
Speaking of coincidences, maybe you can help me with
Of
something.
course he can.
Absolutely. What do you need?
There's something going on, something that may be affecting both worlds.
Why, Ms. Ryan, you seem to get drawn into these things every time. Can you be any
Every
more
time?
specific?
It happens once.
It's more
before.
feeling than anything else, so
I
I need
guess.
to confirm my suspicions. Or, preferably, disprove them. I need to speak with the Guardian.
Who better to tell you if anything's happening with the balance? So, why not just shift there?
I can't. I've lost the power to shift. But it was never that easy to get to the Guardian's realm in the first place. So to find the Guardian, I need a little help from someone else. The White Dragon.
Oh, yes. I'd imagine she could give you some pointers.
The problem is, I don't know where to find her. She could be anywhere.
Not so.
Of course
I may
you
know where to
If
find
else
her.
you wouldn't have walked
I met a
into
fellow traveler, a Dolmari from the Rose Court, actually, on a ship from Gien to Irhad not long ago. He told me he'd been to the Dark People's Library. Not many people are allowed there, and it was a great privilege. While he was there, however, he said that he was introduced to a pale, white-haired woman who introduced herself as the White of the Dryken.
Really?
Now, I don't know if she's still there or how you'll get to the Dark People's City, but it should at least get you on the right path.
It does. Thank you, Brian. This is very helpful.
Should we just be...
I want
So you've been
to
traveling for the past decade.
know what he does.
I have,
Did.
and I intend to keep
I've
traveling
been
for the
doing
next
it.
decade or two, as long as I have my health. This world is fascinating.
You look so much better since the last time I met you. Younger, healthier, happier.
I do feel fantastic. I was bitter and angry back then, angry at myself at being stuck in this world. Now I don't see Arcadia as a prison anymore. I see it as an opportunity to grow and learn and experience.
I guess the
I'd
liquid
forgotten
is
why I
stuck.
crossed the divide in the first place. I wanted to go where few had gone, where there were still
did
untrodden paths.
Something to it.
He's a liquor smurf.
Losing my home, being forced to run, it was certainly an awakening, and one I sorely needed.
It was good seeing you again. Are you staying long?
Another week, perhaps. Enough time to visit friends and pick up some things that I can't get elsewhere in this world. Then it's off to sea again. I've been thinking about heading east, perhaps convincing a whale rider to take me along on
Wait,
a hunt.
Friday?
Sounds exciting. Take care, Brian.
And you, Ms. Ryan? April. Now,
Now, kiss.
I have business with the innkeeper.
No.
If you know what I mean. Business.
Yes.
So, how about it, Ben Rime? Do you have a cup or
Then
four
he
of
fell
your
back
mulled
to
wine
liquor.
to spare for an old drunkard?
As I remember it, Westhouse, you still owe me money on your tab from before the war.
My God, you have the memory of a stickman. Miss
Stickman.
Selman, I've honestly
Stickman.
missed this
Oh
place.
yeah.
Hell, you're probably right. I owed a lot of people money back then. Seeing as I'm still a bit short on cash, you'll have to add this to my tab. But I'm coming into some gold tomorrow. Old debts repaid, so I'll settle it then.
Really?
That'll be the day the Azadi decide to just up and leave. Money first, mulled wine after.
You're
Could we
a
pay
tough
for
woman,
him?
and I respect that. I have to tell you about this tavern I visited in a town near Altaban.
He's trying to come in, sir. Well, I think we should just.
We can't
leave that.
air
Benrimi's
drop on
burned
them?
all the forbidden books, and she's bought a bunch of Azadi approved ones.
Forbidden
No one reads those.
So people comes to the bar and reads books. That's exciting.
So we need to find the dank people again.
Yes.
The dark people.
Where should we go?
I think
The harbor?
the harbor, yeah, because they like rode on
Oh
a
my
ship.
God, that hat.
Aside from Benrime, I don't know anyone in Marcuria anymore.
Okay, yeah, they rode on ships, so they're probably at sea somewhere.
I guess. I might be wrong. I've been wrong before.
We can perhaps check.
Aside from Benrime, I don't know anyone in Mercury anymore. Blah blah
we
blah.
don't have a tip.
No, we didn't tip her.
Yeah. Let's just explore a bit. See if we can find our way.
It's really nice to see Arcadia in 3D instead of 2D, but you can see it in 3D before too, but it was kind of...
Yeah, but both has its charms.
Yes, it has. I mean, I like the first one. I still like the first one most because it's a game that it really feels like a long, long game. No, can't go to the harbor.
We got Torsk. We got one Torsk. God, the new administration has introduced so
Could
many
we go
taxes and
into
fees. It's hard to
that
make
place
ends meet
now?
down here.
Oh,
Rebel
yeah.
activity in the
Magic
north has
people?
delayed deliveries.
Probably not.
So I don't have much left to sell. This Azadi technology is spreading like a
crazy
weed.
Clara.
Soon there will be machines attached to every building in Marcuria.
Whoops. Resume game.
Resume. Oh, we can go in
We
there
can
now.
go inside. Whoa. It's probably here now. It feels like.
Oh, this look magic.
Ooh, excuse me. I've got the hiccups.
Oh, something is happening. Cool. This is the magic place.
Potions,
Potions? Is he
curiously
the
shaped cookies,
one from the first one?
everything a wizard, witch,
Clack?
or warlock may
Or whatever
require,
the wizard
using only the finest organic ingredients,
kind of look like.
Eldwan bladders, rat tails, dung.
Talk to him. I
I
feel like
feel
we
like-
should talk to him.
Yeah, let's do it.
Good God, Roper Class.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
him.
it's him.
At your service, milady.
Melody.
What may I do for... Wait. I know you. Where do I know you from? April. April Ryan.
Isn't he
Oh,
the
well,
dude in the
How
tower?
lovely to see you.
He is
Say
Yeah.
what?
the one who
It's
turns
been
people
too
to
long,
stone.
Yeah,
my
exactly.
dear. Too long.
Yeah. I guess it's been long.
What have you been up to?
Long and hard and full of.
Listen,
No.
that-
No.
How
Seaman?
lovely.
No.
Me? I'm rehabilitated.
Don't get rehabilitated.
Well, let's hear him out. at least.
Rehabilitated? How so?
Being soundly walloped by you was the best thing that ever happened to me.
I don't think so.
Really?
Oh, yes. It gave me perspective, time to think. When I finally escaped that confounding device, I joined WWWA.
Wizards worldwide.
Wicked Witches
No.
and Warlocks.
Wicked Witches.
Marvelous support group for wizarding professionals.
Oh,
Oh, it helped tremendously to find others who shared my affliction.
affliction?
A desire for evil deeds and world domination, your basic
Evil
EDWD
deeds.
syndrome.
And for
I see.
domination.
And now?
Yeah.
Cured! I'm free of my desire to conquer and control, and I'm happy to be a simple merchant and published author.
Happy.
I guess that's a good thing.
It is. It is indeed.
It is.
So, April Ryan, is there anything I can do to help repay what you did for me?
Calculator? I'm curious to know how he got out the calculator. Yes, how did he get out the calculator?
We kinda do need his help.
But the calculator...
Should we-
How did you get out of that calculator I trapped you in?
I had to learn advanced trigonometry. After that, it was as easy as multiplying the root of pi with the volume of my mathematical prison.
What?
Oh, that sounds pretty complicated.
It took me 5 years, but I gained some important personal skills in the process. I even had time to write a book, so it was all for the best.
You said something about being an author?
I published one. I wrote my memoirs a few years ago. Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Roper F. Clacks.
What's the F stand for?
Nothing. It just looked better on the cover. Anyway, as it turned out, the first and only print run had a slight problem. A small charm made its way onto page 108. When readers got to that page, the book, as misfortune would have it, exploded.
Wow.
And you had nothing to do with that.
Me? Absolutely not. I've been acquitted of all charges, and every single lawsuit has been dismissed in the magical court. I'm quite innocent. It does mean, however, that
Really?
only one copy of Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Roper F. Clacks exists, and that would be mine. I've decharmed it, and page 108 is quite safe to read now, if
Quite.
you're interested.
Not really, no.
What we do need is help
I actually do need some help.
to get to the dank
That's
people.
great! Anything to
Thanks.
assist the woman who turned my life around.
Really?
I'm looking for a way to get to the city of the Dark People.
Visiting old friends, I take it? Your adventures are the stuff of legends, April Ryan. By the way, did you ever read that pamphlet they published? The one with the amusing drawings? April Rye Bread and the Rod of Joy?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, I'll never forget that illustration where the Dolmari lady takes the Rod of Joy and sticks it right...
Anyway, about the Dark People city.
Now I get it.
Ah, yes. What do you plan on doing there?
I need to visit their library.
The library, indeed. They are collectors, these dark people. They collect all sorts of knowledge, arcane, forbidden knowledge. Anyway, as luck would have it, there's a shadow ship docked down in the harbor right now. I'm sure they'll let the famous April Ryan, I'm sure they will give you passage to their city.
That's perfect, thank you.
Is there a harbor here in the old city?
How do I get to the Dark People's library
Might be,
again?
because we couldn't
Oh,
get
there's a shadow ship
Whoops.
it. Whoops.
docked
It's the-
in Shady Quay.
Oh, you hold
Be
that.
your charming self and potions.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Thanks.
Sure,
What
at your
happened?
They've kept the blue
I don't know.
flame burning
Oh,
here.
we
in
broke
Old-
the
They've
game.
kept the blue flame burning here in Old Town for 1,000 years, apparently. It didn't even go out when the Tyrant held the city.
That's good. I think left is the answer here.
What do the Azadi want from us?
Right, it's
Why
always
have they
left.
stuck us in here? We haven't done anything to them, and we can't.
Or did we come from there?
No. This
yes.
is
No.
new. This is new.
This is new.
The newest of new.
It was this way. Oh my god.
Crow!
Is that Crow? No.
No.
Where's Crow? I do remember Crow from this game.
It will be interesting. Oh,
Oh, is that?
the dank people.
It's just flowing above. Yeah.
Yeah, they did that.
We was in that building, wasn't we? Or ship
Yeah.
in the first.
We were.
Yes, we were.
Oh, they probably be. They look
She's
a bit
blue,
funny.
ba-da, be-da-da, blue, ba-ba-da, be.
I will not
They are magic people.
I am
Who are you?
How are things going?
Most of the supplies are on board. We're missing a few crates of grains and vegetables, a delivery of potions, and some other bits and pieces.
Good.
Some-
Don't linger too long.
I
The
guess.
paperwork's already being processed by the Azadi. Those fools. If only they knew what...
Shh, not here. I don't think it's a good idea to tempt fate.
I didn't think you believed in that spiritual claptrap, Raven. Fate? Ha! We make our own destiny.
Still, better to be on the safe side. You don't foresee any problems then?
Everything's in order. This ship's going to the islands. At least according to all the properly stamped and perfectly forged documents.
I'll rest easy only when you've reached safe harbor.
Don't fret. You'll rest easy soon enough.
Nice.
So I guess he was a person that I should remember.
Yeah. We should
The,
talk
oh,
to
look
the...
at the thing on the right.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that?
Holy shit.
Oh, I
Samara.
remember one of
I
those.
thought
You
they
can
didn't
sit
like
on
the
them.
ocean.
I guess.
Maybe she's curious.
Well, cool.
Oh.
I seek passage to your city. I wish to visit the library.
We are here to trade and to collect. We do not take on passengers.
I am April Ryan.
Reason, plead, pay,
I
or
was
wave.
once called a wave, one of the dock people.
Maybe.
Everyone wants money. Please.
I don't think they give a shit about money.
He's
they
a
give
reasonable man. Threaten.
Do you remember the book that Roper Clacks? That's knowledge that I might be interested in.
Okay.
So I guess wave.
A long time ago, I sailed on one of your ships,
We might
and I met one of your people.
trade something.
He
with
called
him
me
if
a
we get
wave.
that book because he's
Not
told
many
us
of your
he had only
kind would
one
lay
copy
claim
of
to
it.
such a title.
Yeah.
I'm not laying claim to anything. I'm just telling you what he told me.
If you were a wave, we would grant you passage. But all I see is a human.
Oh,
Ah, we're not a shifter anymore, so that's why.
talk to
So-
him again, I guess.
Yeah, let's try.
I'd like to ask for passage again.
We do not take on passengers.
For the reason.
Reason then. Plead doesn't work yet. Pay.
I don't think a pay might work. If
I'll
we have
pay you
something.
good money for passage.
We do not crave money.
If not, go back to Rope
Then what do you want?
And
What
ask
do
for
We
you
are here
want?
to find new additions
Yeah.
to our library.
Ah, yeah.
Someday it will be complete, and we can sleep. Until then, we travel, and we collect.
They need books.
Yeah.
And you know a dude who has one copy of something. Oh, there's a dude standing there now. Did he stand there before? He's holding a book, so maybe.
The dark people are amazing. They're collectors, and they have a great
The
library
dank
containing
people.
every book ever
Oh
written.
my god, they're freaking amazing.
They are. Wouldn't you want to like
Float.
float above ground?
High all the time.
Get high all the time. Give me a book.
April Ryan.
What can I do for you? I want a book.
Would you be interested in parting with that book of yours?
Oh, I don't know. It's the last remaining copy, you know. All the other copies spontaneously combusted.
I'm aware of that, but I need something to get me passage on that shadow ship down in Shady Quay.
Are we gonna
You
turn him
believe
evil
my
again?
book would help with that?
Maybe. The dark people collect books, and yours is quite unique. Isn't that so?
It is. It is.
It is.
Wouldn't you consider it an honor to have your first published novel become a part of the greatest library in Arcadia?
It's gonna burn the library down.
I would. Wait.
Oh.
I have
Explode.
it right
That
here.
would be
I
horrible.
All
carry
the
it with
knowledge
me
gone.
always.
Well, they wouldn't be the
There
dark
you
people
go.
anymore. At
Treat
least.
it with care. Don't let it get wet. Don't feed it red meat. And
Feed
for
it?
the love of the balance, do not hold it upside down when there's a full moon.
What?
Oh, never again shall I glance upon the top 10 reasons why you should not build a flying castle on page 42 and smile knowingly.
But think about it. Thousands of people will get to enjoy your unique outlook on life. Your book will be part of something much, much greater.
You're right. Of course, you're right. Go on, take it away, or I shall become emotional, and when a wizard weeps, the whole world weeps with him. Oh, the humanity, the humanity.
Just run away fast.
The clacks.
Roper clacks. I like that. I like when they put old stuff into the new stuff.
Yeah.
That's not a little bit dirty though. The old and
It
new.
gets a bit like more lore
Yeah.
because you have no knowledge of the old one. It becomes a bit nostalgic.
Yeah.
If you perhaps we need to. No, we should talk to him.
Just talk to him.
You collect books, isn't that right?
We collect all that is written and recorded. Books, scrolls, stones.
Yeah, we
Until
get
our
it.
collection is complete, we will continue to travel.
Yeah.
I guess the last existing copy of a rare book would be pretty important to you.
It would be. unless we already possess it.
You don't. Not this one. Farewell to My Wizarding Days by Rupert F. Clacks.
I will speak with my brothers at the library.
Oh yes, a book.
This is a book we do not have. We need it for our library. Will you part with it?
No.
For a price. I need to get to your city.
Show me the book, so that I can see for myself.
Show it.
Show me the book.
He takes it
Very
to
well,
us.
then.
Yeah.
This book is of value to us. We will grant you passage on our shadow ship.
Thank you. When do we leave?
Very soon. We await only the last deliveries from our suppliers. Step aboard.
Abroad. Let's go. Oh, it's so.
You sure you don't want anything to eat? I can order in.
I'm not very hungry. Thanks, though.
All right. Some coffee. Tea.
No, thanks.
No
I
coffee.
have, whiskey.
I'm fine, Damien. Really.
Don't get me drunk,
Alright.
Damien. I don't need that shit now.
So, what do you think?
I think you shouldn't believe a word of what that man told you. He was trying to get inside your head. There's no proof that anything's happened to Reza.
I hope you're right. If I've come this far and it turns out Reza's...
Stop it. There's nothing to be gained from imagining the worst.
He's really nice. You should just.
He must be
fuck
very
Reza.
important
Take
to
this
you.
blonde man.
Reza, I mean.
He is.
I like blonde man.
Reza was my best friend for so long,
Yes.
and I was totally in love with him. When that feeling went away,
You're blonde.
I don't love him any less. But it's
Get it?
different now. I don't know what's going on with me. I've lost faith. Not just in him, in everything. School, my friends, my hobbies, my future, Reza. Nothing seems to matter that much anymore. And that's why, when Reza went missing, I knew I had to go after him. Not just because he's my friend, and not just because I love him, but because if I didn't, then who would I be? What would I be? I may not like the Zoe I'm turning into, but I would have hated the Zoe who just abandoned her best friend like that. So, yes, he's very important to me. Of course. And right now, more than anything in the world, I want him to be okay.
So, that man.
The one in the garden. He acted like he's behind the whole thing. Like he controls Watticorp.
I've heard rumors, but I've never actually believed. I think his name is Alvin Peets.
Peets? The guy who founded Watty?
He'd be several hundred years old, but in a way, it still makes sense. It's a sort of urban water cooler legend. Whatever happened to Alvin Peets? No one knows. But there are lots of theories. Some say they've heard he's been kept alive by machines, and that he still controls Watticorp. It's the kind of thing you have a good laugh at.
He wasn't just hooked up to a machine, Damien. He looked like he was a machine. At least partly so.
That
And he was
explains
just
why he's
evil, sad, pathetic and hateful. He claimed that we were stealing his senses. I think he was actually afraid of me.
From what you told me earlier, it sounds like he's completely dependent on the wire. The static must be scaring the hell out of him. If he needs the wire to see and hear, he's completely lost without it.
I just don't feel safe anymore. He knew who I was. He's been inside Reza's dreams. He has spies everywhere. Cameras, bots.
Don't worry, Zoe. He won't find you here, I promise. I'll check around tomorrow, see if I can dig up any information on Pete's.
Oh, she's tired. Go to sleep, Zoe.
He must be tired.
She was yawning, but like...
I'm sorry.
It looked really weird.
It was. I'm not sleeping
Yeah,
with you
I am
tonight.
quite tired.
I'm so tired.
I guess I should find a hotel and figure out what to do next. Thanks for the clothes, Damien. Oh,
Hey, no, there's no need to find a hotel. You can stay here. I mean, if you're comfortable with that. I can sleep on the floor.
oh, you really don't have to.
I know, but you've been through a lot, and you're helping me out, so the least I can do is let you sleep in my bed. No, that didn't come out right. You know what I mean.
Thanks, Damien. If
can
you're
sleep
okay
in
with
the
me
same
staying
bed,
here, I
you just
will.
don't need to do
Okay,
this.
so, let me get the bed ready for you.
That's okay. I can...
Yeah. Well, I guess you can give me a hand.
Oh,
Okay. Yes. Great.
By the way, if I'm gone when you wake up tomorrow, don't be alarmed. I have to be at the office quite early.
Oh, that's okay. I'll be fine. I'll just stay here.
Good. Let me find you a sheet and a cover.
She's smiling.
Nice.
Oh.
Asadi.
Ooh,
The
look who's
mercenary.
here now, finally.
This is it, Apostle. The Empire's greatest achievement east of Sadir. A
big
monument to
tower.
our might and to
I
our
hope we
faith.
don't have to climb
Even
the
in
stairs.
Sadir, there is nothing that can compare to this. Why was it built so tall?
You're asking the wrong man. I don't question the infinite wisdom of the Six. I have absolute faith in their decisions.
Of course, as do we all.
Go right inside, Apostle. The emissary is expecting you.
You can take the scaff. No. He also have a cape. Has a cape. Have a cape. Have a cape. Oh, thank God we didn't have to climb the stairs. That would have been horrible.
Walking simulator. Stair simulator.
2016, the walking stimulation.
Stimulation.
Oh. Now you can walk up, you can walk down, and you can walk sideways. Now in the new packet of blah blah blah, you can also buy an extra game for about $200
Apostle Alvane,
to get the jumping
welcome to
simulation.
Mercuria. Please, join me.
Oh,
We are
she's
honored to
talking
have you
after
visit
him.
us. I trust your journey was comfortable.
No,
It was, mistress.
it was.
This is
Really?
an impressive edifice.
Well, it was a cloud.
The construction is almost complete. We will soon celebrate the inauguration of a permanent Azadi seat in the Northlands. The Six will travel all the way from Sadir to be here for that momentous occasion. But I bore you. You already know this. So, Apostle, I understand that you have been sent here to bring the word of the goddess to the Scorpion.
I have. He's responsible for the death of many trueborn here in the north.
Indeed. And I surmise the Six no longer have faith that we will find him and kill him ourselves.
I am only here to assist in your efforts, mistress. I do not intend to challenge the authority and expertise of your commanders.
I see. Well, we should be grateful that an apostle will lend his sword to the task. These terrorists, they have become more than a nuisance. They stand in the way of technological progress and spiritual enlightenment. They are only making it worse for the people they claim to protect. After all, we wish only for these heathens to be bathed in the purifying light of the goddess, and to receive passage to paradise. Instead, those bothersome few make life miserable for everyone. They seek liberty and democracy, but what we have given them is so much greater than that. Without us, they would not even have the city. We have given them peace, prosperity, and progress. What more could they ask for?
Yes, mistress.
Freedom.
So where do you intend to start looking? If you wish, I can lend you the services of my men.
Thank you, emissary. I will require only a few men, but not yet. I have a few leads to follow first.
Just do what you must to stamp out the fire before it spreads too wide. I will have no more delays to the construction of the tower. Our schedule must be upheld,
Or Raven.
or there will be grave consequences for everyone.
I will do everything in my power to bring the Scorpion to justice, mistress.
Good. You may leave me, Apostle. I will see you again soon.
Oh, there's another man coming in. Freeze him.
Commander Vamon.
Apostle Alvane. What's brought you out of your sanctuary?
A mission.
A mission? I see. It must be quite a mission for the Council to have sent you all the way from Sadir. After all, it's not like we don't already have many fine officers and agents here in Marcuria. So, who do they want you to kill this time? Anyone I should know about?
My mission is a matter of confidence between myself and the emissary commander.
Don't insult me, Alvani. I have the emissary's ear and our utmost confidence. We're not in Sadir. Things are done differently here.
Commander.
Forgive me, mistress. Did I speak out of order?
The Apostle is here at the behest of the Six. We would do well to treat him with respect.
Of course. And he's most welcome to our little outpost of the Empire.
He was just leaving. Thank you, Apostle. May the light of the goddess illuminate your path.
Thank you, emissary.
Illuminati confirmed.
Commander.
Apostle.
Again.
Mistress, you sent for me.
What do you make of this Alvane? You served with him in Sadir, did you not?
I did, mistress. Alvane is a brilliant swordsman and a loyal servant to the Six.
Spare me your politics, Commander. We are alone.
I don't trust him. He's risen through the ranks much too quickly. He has connections.
Someone inside the Sixth Circle holds his hand.
I believe so. His skill with the sword is better than adequate. But his standing in the court is unprecedented for a man of his caste.
Yes. He is young, is he not?
Too young. And he has no family, no blood.
Ah. Now I see why you dislike him so much.
My pardons, mistress. But his lineage is not all that I distrust. He has strange friends, and his virtuousness is galling. Why this sudden interest in Apostle Alvani?
The Six have sent him here without consulting me, which is worrying. I wonder what this could possibly mean. Also, the Apostle appears soft-hearted. He has never been this far from home. If he begins to empathize with these heathens...
I understand. What would you have me do?
I want to have him followed.
Excellent.
Make sure he does not get distracted from his mission.
As you wish, mistress.
That is all, Commander. You may go.
Thank you, mistress. The Apostle will never stray far from my sight. I can assure you of that.
Oh my god. The forest.
Forest. Destiny.
Destination.
Oh, we are still on the boat. We are April, I guess. The boat library. Oh.
The boat library.
Taking us to dark people, I guess.
The dank people.
Ooh, that looks beautiful. Can we get a... How do we get back?
You're worrying too much.
We only had one book. One, I guess, maybe. Destination unknown. Oh, Destination unknown.
You honor us with your presence. Your wave has crossed many oceans and carried our vessels far abroad.
Thank you. So you know who I am? The Shadow Guy didn't.
It is curious. We share a common memory, and our thoughts are as one. He should have known. Maybe he was simply confused. Maybe his eyes were blinded. Maybe.
Maybe he just wanted a fucking
That's
book.
fine. I'm
Maybe
here
he's a
now.
spy.
So this is your fabled city. It's stunning.
It is one city. It never ceases to move. It flows at the will of the cosmos, at the mercy of waves and currents. You have come to see the white of the kin.
Yes, that's right. Why is she here? With you?
It is not for us to know the mind of the Dryad kin. You may ask her that question yourself. Come. She is in the library.
In the library. I think we should
Saving
check that.
game in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching.
Dreamfall, the longest journey.
Bye bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye bye.